Why is a girl so scared to let y'all in her business? What is going on? It is your girl Nikkinique, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all just don't know how nervous I am. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but it's so different. This is so different from like recording a haul. What is going on? Like I said, it's your girl Nikkinique, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a life update. I kind of disappeared for like 5 months. And I'm back now. I'm back recording. I'm back uploading. And I kind of felt that it is insane of me, especially for like my OG followers, the people that's been following me and like the ones that actually enjoy the vlogs that I was doing outside of my hauls. I know my channel mostly drives people to watch my hauls, but I do know there is a sprinkle of few that have watched some of my vlogs and really like those vlogs and have even said something like, hey, we love your hauls, but we miss you. So this is me getting back to me, and I felt like I could not do that without, you know, telling y'all where I've been, giving y'all like a update, what's been going on, what's tea, what's goody, like what is what it is, make it make sense, you know. And then also yesterday I did hit 3K. So thank you to 3K. I definitely appreciate it. It's so genuine. Especially with everything that I have been having going on. Just seeing that was like reassurance for everything that I have been praying about and for the reasons of me having the breaks that I had. So if you're interested in today's video, this is not going to be a long video. I promise no more than 10-15 minutes, if that. I just want to come and give you guys a couple of updates, let y'all know, you know, what's been going on with your girl, where I've been, where haven't I been. And yeah, if you're interested in my business, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, share. I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. I had to make me a drink. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Girl. Okay, I know I'm not going to beat around the bush. So in order for me to give y'all an update of what's been going on with me, I actually have to go backwards a little bit. I quit my job. And that was a year ago, which is crazy. June 19th made it a year that I walked away from a career that I have been in since I was legit 19 years old. Which is also crazy because July 31st of last year, I turned 30. So I quit my job weeks before my 30th birthday. And I guess I kind of had my midlife crisis a little early or a little young. Who knows? I might have another midlife crisis in a few more years. Who knows? But I was tired of making money for other people. That's the only way I could sum it up. I was in the dental field. If you don't know, I was in the dental field. I had been working in the dental field since I was 19. So instead of coming up on, I guess my 10-year mark, I quit. I quit. And the reason, it was things that led up to me quitting. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I was supposed to quit dental a long time ago. When I left New Orleans and moved to Texas, the job that I had got in dental was only for me to move to Texas. You get what I'm saying? I was supposed to come here and establish myself under something different and walk away from dental. But not long after we moved here and we got settled, the pandemic happened, right? And things just happened. And time had just went on and went on. And before I knew it, I was in a job still that I was very, very unhappy and unsatisfied with. And then again, like I said, I'm about to turn 30. So for those that know, we grew up in a time where you don't quit a good job. You don't quit a job that's good for you. And the thing is, it was a good money-making job, but I felt there was no way for me to set a foundation for the future with that job, because Texas is all about corporate. I learned very early on moving to Texas, I did not like dental corporate. So I went into a private office. But the thing with working in a private office is you don't get benefits. If you are able to set up a retirement plan, it's a horrible retirement plan. It's not a good retirement plan at all. So there's like, if you're not married, if you don't have a spouse that have a good job, there's like no long-term foundation for you to set, right? So I ended up quitting. I had made the decision that I was going to go back to school. And in the beginning, I was trying to accommodate the job that I had, because let's just be real, with the economy that we live in, you need a job. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all know this, but like my last few videos before I went ghost, I was just very, very unhappy. Those videos was done more so because they were sponsorships, or not even sponsorships, because I didn't get paid for them. They were like, they sent me the clothing and I was required to make the content. But I was in a very, very depressed mentality at that time. And if you know me, if you've been watching me, if you know my personality, you can see that in those last few videos. So I got the content out that was required of me. And then I honestly stopped taking deals in that moment. I stopped accepting offers. I let them know, hey, I'm going to be taking a few months off. I will let y'all know, when I'll be back. Hopefully we're still able to work together in the near future. But that was just something that I needed to do for my mental. Before we moved to Texas, Lord, I am putting y'all in my business. Before we moved to Texas, and one of the reasons why we moved to Texas is because I was suffering with depression and anxiety, to the point to where I was taking medication for depression and anxiety. And then I just woke up one day and was like, I can't do this. The job that I was working was horrible. I wasn't being paid I definitely wasn't being paid for what they was working me. So she was my girlfriend at the time. We had a conversation. It was just like, hey, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to move, whether you want to come with me or not. Long story short, she moved here with me. The rest is history, right? But I have this thing where my mind is my worst enemy. You get what I'm saying? No one has to tear me down. I am my own worst enemy. And I know that. So when I moved to Texas, I flushed those pills down the toilet, because if anything, they were making me worse. They weren't making me any better. I was either a zombie, angry, or sad. Or sleep. There was like no in between. So when we made the decision to move here, and one thing I do is I listen to God. When these things happen in my life and I make these life altering decisions, because ultimately they are life altering decisions, I sit down, I have those conversations with God. I have those conversations with the God fearing people that are in my life. And then I sit back and I listen for an answer. I try not to make impulsive moves, right? I said 10-15 minutes, y'all. We might be pushing 20. So when I first made the decision to move to Texas, it was like, okay, I sat down and I had a conversation with Taylor, and I'm like, I'm just going to upload my resume. I'm gonna upload my resume to Indeed. This will be like, let's make this a 2 to 3 month transition to move from New Orleans to Dallas. And we had that conversation like on a Saturday, and that was gonna give us time to tell her family, tell my family, let everybody know. She's the youngest in her family. I'm the oldest in my family. So, if you know, right? So that was supposed to give us enough time to let everybody know. Well, that Monday when I got to work, I uploaded my resume to Indeed, and I had 3 interview offers by 5 o'clock that Monday, right? Tell you how God work. I interviewed with one on Monday. I interviewed with one on Tuesday. The third one, the interview was supposed to be like later on into the week, right? On Wednesday, I got a phone call and it was like, we know you applied for front office position, which I was a dental assistant at the time, but because Texas required you to have a license for the state of Texas, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into the office as an assistant. I'm gonna do everything that I need to do to get my dental assistant license changed over to Texas so I could already be within a company and just move into being a dental assistant. That was my plan. So they was like, we know you applied for the front office position, but we would like to offer you an office manager position with XYZ amount of pay. We know you were asking for this, but we want to give you this. Of course, what was more, when can you get here? So the plan went from a 2-3 month plan to a 2-3 week plan. And one thing I don't do is play with God's timing, because when he's telling you to move, you have to get up and move, right? So that's what we did. We packed our cars up and we moved to Texas. So we've now been in Texas for 5 years. Moved to Texas. Everything was under control. I was finding other ways to, maintain my anxiety and my depression. I started journaling. Like I said, I flushed those pills down the toilet, and I now live in another state. So now I have to go through the process of finding another doctor. I didn't want to be, what's the word that I'm looking for? I didn't want to be dependent on the medication. So when we moved, I flushed those pills, and that was the last time I took anything for anxiety or depression. I found other ways to avenue through my trauma. I started doing my shadow work. I started meditating. I started journaling. I started trying to get to the root of my issues. Because like I said, I was in therapy before I moved. And even though I had lost access to my therapist, I still was doing the work that the therapist had me doing before I moved. So I never had stopped applying that work. So everything was okay. And I think that's how I was able to slip back into being comfortable with working in the dental world, because temporarily everything was okay. Well, fast forward 5 years, God's like, you listen to me, but you stopped listening to me. So that depression started coming back around. That anxiety started coming back around. That feeling miserable started coming back around. And I was back feeling exactly how I felt right before I had left Texas. And it's because my purpose was no longer aligned with the dental community. You get what I'm saying? I love helping people. My purpose is to serve. I genuinely know what my purpose is. And one thing I can honestly say is, when I cut my camera on, when I do those hauls, when I talk to the people within the plus size community, when I see y'all comments that y'all sent to me, and I might throw some of them up in here, because even though I was going through what I was going through mentally, even though I had to walk away from my platform to get myself together, y'all are the reason why I was able to still keep going, and why I was like, this is why I know I cannot stop. Even with me not recording, I got monetized. I didn't get monetized off of new videos. I got monetized off of old videos that was still trending, because what I'm talking about, the things that I talk about, y'all are actually looking for. So I know that my community is out there. Oh my God. I know that my community is out there. I know that my people is out there. I just have to don't give up. I can't allow the demons within me to make me give up on my dream and my purpose. So that is why I'm here today. I don't know if I started rambling or what happened, but I felt like I had to give y'all a background story to let y'all know where I am today and where I'm going in the future. So June 19th, 2023, I walked away from the dental world. I retired myself from the dental world. And it was hard. It was hard because it was a humbling experience, because usually, and this is what I mean by God is telling me this no longer serves you, because usually when I quit a job, it's nothing for me to get another job. I know my potential. I know what I bring to the table. It was hard. It was very, very hard to find another job. But you want to know why it was hard to find another job? Because I low-key was still looking for a dental job. I'm like, I know I could go get a dental job and make $25 an hour, right? So, but instead of looking for a full-time dental job, I was looking for a part-time dental job or like a private office that's not open 5 days a week. They're open 3-4 days a week or whatever like that. So, it didn't go down like that. Like, wasn't nobody fucking with your girl. Like, your girl could not find a job. And I was like, well, what's going on? So it was like a very humbling experience. So I did something that I always wanted to do. I love makeup. I love beauty. I love skincare. I'm just a girl. You get what I'm saying? So I enrolled in school. I enrolled in beauty school. I know how to do hair, but I never saw myself as a cosmetologist. So I did not enroll in the cosmetology program. I should have enrolled in the cosmetology program. But the reason why I didn't is because what I genuinely want to do and what my purpose is was this small. It was this big in the cosmetology curriculum. So it just didn't make no sense for me to do that. So I enrolled in the esthetician program. So your girl is a licensed esthetician. And what I mean by God was kicking me. What I mean by God was like forcing me out the dental world was, when I first enrolled in school, I was accommodating my work schedule or trying to accommodate my work schedule. So I had enrolled in night school, right? But the thing was, on Tuesdays and Thursdays at work, we closed for 6. My classes were from 6, it started at 6 p.m. Do you know that doctor would not allow or approve for me? Now, this is a private office. It's not a corporate chain. The last patient is always scheduled at 5. She would not approve for me to leave at 5:30 so I can make it to class for 6. She wouldn't approve that. So instead of letting that discourage me from enrolling in school, I quit. Tell me if you found somebody that could make you $100,000 in a year. Insurance only. Let me know. I've changed. I digress. Had to throw that little piece up in there. So I didn't, and that had happened over and over and over again, because this specific school that I went to, I had actually applied, well, not applied, but submitted my information like 2 years prior to me actually going, and I found an excuse. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Let me tell you how God worked. I quit my job June 19th, 2023. I started school in September. I still do not have a job. I'm a waitress. I'm a part-time server. So I make money. Don't get me wrong. God financed school. Me and my wife made it happen every month. And then I also just want to come on here and just praise her, because she experienced me through my depression and everything the first time. So she noticed the signs before I noticed the signs. She genuinely knows me better than I know me. And when she saw me going back down that road, she was like, hey, I feel like you just need to take a couple steps back and figure out what it is you genuinely want to do. Like, she was so supportive with me quitting my job. She was so supportive. She was like, type it, don't wait. If you wait, you're not going to do it. So she was very supportive, and baby, been holding it down. Do you hear me? It's been rough. It hasn't been easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it hasn't been easy. I definitely owe my girl a vacation. But I can't do nothing but tell her thank you. You know, thank you for allowing me to take the time to lay in the bed and cry. It was some days I didn't get up and do nothing but go to school. One thing I did do was go to school. And I finished early, okay? I said I'm a licensed esthetician. I still have one more test that I need to take, but that's the easy test. That's the test you could do with your eyes closed. They're going to be putting my license in my hand that day. So Don't play with it. I take that test in 2 weeks. Once you take the written, they send you the paperwork for you to go ahead and pay for your license, because the practical is so freaking easy. But the appointments in between, Texas fix it. I shouldn't have to wait a month between both tests. That's just crazy. So yeah, I'm excited. So what's to come? Cause now we did all that. It really wasn't nothing too crazy going on. I just had to find me. I had to find what makes me happy. Your girl is back in the kitchen cooking, okay? The hauls are coming, but I don't want to continue to keep myself in a box. I gained hella weight in my depression funk, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Everything that I had lost, I definitely picked up plus 10. So I am back on my weight loss journey. I am back working out. So what you guys will be seeing from me, I will be bringing back vlogs. I will be bringing back get ready with me's. Like I said, I love makeup, so I will be bringing back like chit chat makeup videos. I don't want to continue to hold myself to one niche. Everybody says find your niche, find your niche. Baby, the niche is me, okay? I'm the niche. This is what you're getting. You're getting what I'm giving you. I'm not starting 4, 5, 6 different channels. Everything will be on this one platform. I will be trying to post more on Instagram and TikTok. But as always, YouTube will be my main platform. I just love YouTube. I love y'all. Y'all are like my babies. And I have been thinking of a name for y'all. So y'all are officially the Neeksters. If y'all don't like it, let me know. Drop some names down in the comments. Like I said, we did reach 3K this month. June was just a month of prosperity for me. It was time for me to step back out on my platform. So y'all gonna be getting makeup. Y'all gonna be getting y'all hauls. Y'all gonna get y'all hauls. It won't just be shapewear. It'll be clothing hauls. It'll be makeup hauls, purse hauls, shoe hauls. Y'all gonna get y'all vlogs, whether it's a daily vlog, a weekly vlog. I really don't know just yet. We're gonna be going shopping. We're about to, we're just about to just start back doing things. We've been consumed in this house. We've been consumed in our thoughts. And now it's time to move forward. It's time to close that book and it's time to open the next book. Y'all are gonna go on the journey with me as an esthetician. I'm debating on a couple of things that I want to do, a couple of avenues that I want to take. I will give y'all a little recap at the end of this video just to show y'all like a couple of, I tried to, get a glimpse of some stuff, but when I was in school, I was just focused on mental in school. But your girl was in there killing it, getting ribbon after ribbon after ribbon, hitting the top 10, getting them clients, everything I touch turns into diamonds, turns into gold. I am God's favorite, okay? I'm one of his favorites. And if you think that's cocky, get like me, okay? That's just how you have to be. So I thank y'all for being patient with me. I thank y'all for kicking it with me and riding with me and, constantly watching my videos and showing me this is where I am supposed to be. And I hope y'all ready. Buckle up. Buckle up. No,